changes when you're stressed. Perhaps there is no physical injury or no infection, yet stress shows up. Maybe during a difficult task or a confrontation with a family member or spouse or solving unexpected problems. What if I told you these reactions aren't just about stress, but it is the changes in your immune system that affect your mood, thoughts, and behavior? And also, what if I told you mastering your breath could be the key to mastering your stress? Hello, and welcome to our webinar, Master Your Stress, Unlock Calm and Balance Through Breathwork. I'm Devi Sundar, a mind body consultant specialized in respiratory care, integrative psychotherapy, neuroscience, and hypnotherapy. I'm also the founder of Teletherapies. Today, I'm thrilled to guide you through this transformative session. Stress is something we all face, but with right tools, we can manage it effectively. Together, today, we are going to explore the connection between your immune system, mood, and stress. Today, in this session, I aim to instill in you a curiosity about your breath and its profound influence on your mind and body. And you'll also learn four evidence based simple breathwork techniques and understand the science behind why they work. And a few yoga poses to complement your breathwork and create that balance and resilience in your daily life. By end of the session, you'll have a practical tools to help you calm down, more focus, and be in more control. Before we begin, let's get to know each other. Drop a quick hello in the chat box and share where you're joining from. Also, feel free to keep a notebook handy for any insights or reflection as we move through this session. Let's begin with a quick grounding exercise. Sit comfortably and close your eyes if you're comfortable. Take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Do it with me. Closing your eyes, take a deep breath in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Let's do it three more times. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Final round, breathe in and breathe out. Back to the session. So reflect on how it felt for you and notice how your body was feeling around when you're breathing in deeply. And this is the foundation of everything we are going to explore today. Stress can take many forms. For instance, buying a new home or starting a new job can be classified as a positive stress, as it brings excitement and growth. On the other hand, losing a job or home is often a negative stress, leading to feelings of loss and anxiety. In this session, I'll be focusing on the stress response, which is commonly known as the fight or flight reaction. While this response is vital for emergencies, chronic stress can have a long-term effects on your brain, body, and energy. To understand the stress, that is the science of stress, let's start with a scenario. Imagine you're 5 minutes late for an important meeting. Your car is parked 3 minutes away from your office, so you start running because you got late. On your way, you slip and scrape your knee on the hard pavement. Despite the bleeding and pain, you wanted to get to the meeting, so you get up and keep running. When you finally reach the meeting room, your boss notices your knee is swollen and your knee is also bleeding and offers you first aid with an ice pack. Now, let's focus on the moment of injury. Your body's inflammatory response is immediately triggered. Inflammation acts as your body's first line of defense against any injury or infection. Similarly, psychological stress can activate your immune system, treating emotional challenges as though they are physical injuries. This response increases pro inflammatory cytokines to address perceived threats, which can lead to physical symptoms like fatigue, fever, withdrawal from social interactions, or feeling of sadness or hopelessness or loneliness. So, stress leads to withdrawal, yeah, loneliness and depression. But hang on a second. Withdrawal is only from the external world, but the stresses or the inflammatory response can seek some attention from close connections. Often, this can lead to us seeking a comfort through unhealthy attachment styles or unhealthy habits that activate your brain's reward system. Now, let me talk about why breath matters. We all know the basic truth. If you're breathing, you're alive, and if you're not, you're dead. But between the life and death, have you ever considered the deeper role of your breath? What if I told you your breath is the bridge between your body and mind? By controlling your breath, you can influence your nervous system, reduce stress hormones like cortisol, and cultivate calmness inside you. Yes, you heard it right. Breathing might seem simple, but its significance extends beyond mere survival. In the West, medicine often views the body as a physical system, a collection of organs, tissues, and functions that can be studied, measured, and treated. Doctors and healthcare professionals, including myself, I've been trained in anatomy and physiology, primarily focusing on the tangible aspects of human body. But what about mind? While we can dissect the brain, but the mind itself remains intangible, a subjective experience shaped by our thoughts and emotions. This disconnect often leads to confusion. When physicians can't solve a physical issue, they suggest it might be a psychological issue. Similarly, when psychologists or psychotherapists struggle to help their patients, they may recommend a medical consultation. This is where the concept of mind body connection becomes more crucial, an area of study that remains fascinating and unexplored in modern medicine. Ancient yogis dedicated their lives to understand this fascinating connection between the mind and the body. They recognize that the breath plays a vital role in linking the physical body, that is the soma, to the mind, that is the psyche. In Sanskrit, the energy that sustains us is called prana. The Upanishads describes prana as a vital energy sheath, a subtle body within the physical body. To give you an analogy for the pranic sheath, imagine your body like a city. The physical body is the infrastructure, the buildings, roads, and systems. The pranic sheath is like the city's electrical grid. It connects everything, ensuring that energy flows smoothly to power essential functions. Just as a disruption in the electricity can darken parts of the city, an imbalance in the prana can lead to a dysfunction in the parts of the body, affecting both your physical health and mental well being. This prana flows through the pathways called nadis, creating a network much like the city's power line. Breathing is the switch that regulates the energy flow. When the energy flows harmoniously, the city, or in this case, your body and mind, functions at its best. When we deliberately engage in breath work, we tap into this energy system. Over time, this practice can reshape our physical body, enhance our internal organ functions, and improve overall vitality. Conversely, traumatic experiences such as shock, injury, or emotional distress can disrupt this energy flow, leading to physical and emotional imbalances. For example, poor prana distribution can manifest changes in the posture, complexion, or internal organ dysfunction, potentially contributing to long-term health issues or malignancy if left unaddressed. So, how to control the prana? The beauty of breath lies in its dual nature. It's both voluntary and involuntary. This means we can consciously regulate and influence our energy levels and emotions. Breath awareness is simple yet a profound practice. Ancient texts suggest that even the nostrils play a vital role in regulating our emotions and energy. For instance, they recommend eating only when the right nostril is open, as it indicates optimal digestion. Similarly, our emotions are tied to breath. By shifting our breathing patterns, we can shift our emotional state. And breathwork can influence our brain waves and hormones. Breathwork can help to shift the beta waves to calmer alpha waves, promoting that relaxation. And breathwork activates our parasympathetic nervous system, which helps counteract the stress response and restore the balance. One, two. So let's breathe out all the air out of our lungs. And now let's start the classical Samvriti pranayama. So let's breathe out all the air out of our lungs. And now let's start the classical Samvriti pranayama. So let's breathe out all the air out of our lungs. practice is Niyantrit Swas or Coherent breathing. This is a calming breathing where it activates the parasympathetic nervous system and calms down our mind. So how it works, it is inhaling for 1 count and exhaling for 2 counts. So inhaling and exhaling is in the ratio of 1:2. Clears the mind and brings the focus into your present awareness. The classical way of doing this is 4 counts in and 8 counts out, or 5 counts in and 10 counts out, or 8 counts in and 16 counts out. So let's try the first one. 4 in and 8 out. Are you ready? So taking the comfortable position with your spine in neutral and shoulders in neutral. And you can choose to sit on the ground, or you can choose to sit on the chair or on your bed. So before we start, let's breathe out, all empty your lungs fully out, and then start the regular counting. Yeah, so ready? Let's start. And now breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, one more time. Breathe in. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now breathe out. 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And final round. Breathe in for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And breathe out for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now you can return back to your normal breath. How did you find it? Did you feel your breath going in through your nose and in deeper into your lungs? Did it make you feel aware of your rhythm and the rate of your breathing? So with this in mind, let's actually also try out the other count ratios, 5 and 10 and 8 and 16. So let's go. Let's start by emptying your lungs all the way out. Now let's start breathing in for 5 and breathing out for 10. Ready? Breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. One more time. Breathe in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And again, breathe in. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And breathe out for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Return back to your normal breathing. Now let's go for the fun ratio of 8 and 16. So start by emptying your lungs all the way out as usual. So breathe out. Now let's go. Breathing in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe out 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So this is a little bit harder. So let's do 2 more times. You ready? Start again. Breathing in for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And breathe out for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. One more final round, breathing in 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and breathe out for 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Well done. And you can return back to your normal breathing. And this coherent breathing is actually activating the parasympathetic nervous system and calms down your mind. And also, it is a good way to become self-aware of your breathing and a great for starter for the beginners. And so try it out and make this one breathing as a small habit every day, 5 minutes in the morning or 5 minutes before the bedtime. It is a good way to gain self-control over your breathing and also become aware and being in the present moment, and a great way to calm your mind. The next practice is Samvriti Pranayama. Samvriti Pranayama is again a calming practice. It's an equal breathing. So Sam is balance. Vritti is mind. It's balancing one's mind. So it is the evolution of the Samvriti breathing is the box breathing. So let me explain about the classical Samvriti breathing, where it is inhaling for 4 counts, holding for 4 counts, and exhaling for 4 counts. Inhaling for 6 counts, holding for 6 counts, and exhaling for 6 counts. In the evolution of the box breathing, there is a hold after exhalation. So it goes like this, breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 4, and holding for 4. Again, breathing in for 4, and the cycle repeats. And same applies to if you're increasing the number of counts. So breathing in for 6, holding for 6, and breathing out for 6, and holding for 6. And then the next cycle of breathing in happens. So let's practice. As usual, sit nice and tall and with your spine in neutral and shoulders in neutral and your hands resting on your knees. And again, your choice. You can do this in sitting in a chair or sitting on your bed. And the good practice is emptying your lungs all the way out before you can start the practice. So let's breathe out all the air out of our lungs. And now let's start the classical Samvriti Pranayama. So breathing in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it again. Breathe in for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Final round. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. hold, 2, 3, 4, breathe out, 2, 3, 4. So now let's practice the evolution box breathing with adding on the hold at the end of the breathing out. Are you ready? So breathe out all the air out from your lungs. Now start. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4. Hold, 2, 3, 4. So this makes the complete box. Okay, that's why it's box breathing. So let's try the classical and the box breathing in the count of 6. Are you ready? So breathe out, empty your lungs all the way out. Let's begin the classical with the 6 counts. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, one more time. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And let's try the box breathing with the 6. Ready? Breathing out. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathe in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this completes a box of 6. So hope you actually felt that equal breathing, having that diaphragm, your diaphragm moving equally, and your breathing in and breathing out have become aware of your rhythm and the rate of your breathing with this. And this type of breathing helps you to regulate the depth of your breathing and the rate of your breathing as well. So that's why it's called box breathing, equal breathing. So this breathing is, again, as I mentioned earlier, it's a calming breathing where it activates your parasympathetic nervous system, and it's a good way to train your diaphragm and the inspiratory and the expiratory muscles. And also, this is going to help you to is Anulom Vilom or alternate nostril breathing. This is a popular breathing practice to restore calmness and balance within the body and mind. Anulom means rising and Vilom means descending. And in this practice, we use Vishnu Mudra, bending your index and the middle finger to your palm, and your thumb and your ring and the pinky out. In this practice, this mudra is used to close one nostril, and the breathing happens through only one other nostril at a time. In mythology, Vishnu is considered to come to the universe where there is chaos and to restore balance. And so hence Vishnu Mudra, where it is actually creating a balance between your left and the right hemisphere by breathing through one nostril at a time, the right and the left. And this is also creating calmness and balance with energy within your body. The classical ratio here is 1, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 2, or 1, 4, 2, which is very, very hard. We're not going to go there today. We start with a very easier version of it. So we're going to go with the easier one, 1, 1, 2. So 4, 4, and 8. So breathing in for 4, holding for 4, and breathing out for 8. So let's start as usual by emptying your lungs all the way out. So breathe out. And with your thumb on your right nostril. Now breathing in through your left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostrils for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let your thumb out and breathe out through your right for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a little bit harder, right? So when you're starting up, it might be a little bit also confusing which nostril to breathe at what time. So take it in your own pace. Okay, there's no right or wrong, and it is all practice that makes you aware of the rhythm and the style of this breathing. This is also a very good breathing practice to focus on the rate and the depth of your breathing, which actually determines the energy flow and balance between your mind and body. Okay, so let's do this for 2 more rounds with the Vishnu Mudra and breathing out. Putting your thumb on your right nostril, breathing in through the left nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold both nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4. And open your thumb out and breathe out 8. Right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's do the final round. Breathe in to left. 1, 2, 3, 4. Close both nostril. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4. And let the hair out to the right nostril. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Hope you got the rhythm of it, and again, try to build up the minutes on this. Maybe start with small, 5 minutes in the morning or in the night before the bedtime, and slowly build it towards more minutes in each session. I'll see you in the next breathing practice. The next pranayama is Shitli pranayama, which is a cooling breathing. And this is a very good pranayama for treating anger, anxiety, depression, because this practice is going to cool your breath and body and mind, and the energy flow inside is going to be cooling. The contraindication for this type of pranayama is people with the low blood pressure is not advisable to do this pranayama because it's going to lower your blood pressure way down because of the cooling effect which produces. So how you do it? Sitting nice and tall in Sukhasana, that is the cross-leg position, or Padmasana, and having this Chin Mudra or Dhyana Mudra, which we call it as in pranayama. Actual practice to focus is you're putting your tongue out and in a form of a tube, and you're breathing in through that, and then putting your tongue into your mouth, and then breathing out through your nostril. So that's the actual practice. So breathing in through your tongue, and that is actually creating that cooling effect in the upper and the lower palate. Chi is cooling, and Thali is the upper and the lower palate, which refers to. So let's start the practice. So sitting nice and tall with your Dhyana Mudra or Chin Mudra, and putting your tongue out. The good practice is to practice with your eyes closed. For the demonstration, I'm keeping my eyes open. So let's try 2 more rounds. So this is going to help you to also sleep better because it has a cooling effect. Start with 2 minutes and then progress to 5 minutes and gradually increase the time. This yoga pose, Tadasana, is a foundation yoga pose where Tada means farm or mountain, Asana means pose or posture. So this is a standing yoga pose. So measure up with the one feet and then place your feet hip width apart and interlock your fingers and you're going to breathe in and hold as long as possible and hold your breath for demonstration purpose. I'm just actually talking, but in the actual pose, you're going to hold up as long as you can, and it also improves balance and focuses on your internal calming of your energy flows inside your body. And then you can lower down once your endurance is up. You can lower down your hands as you're breathing, lowering down your hands down. You're going to breathe out, and then your hands come by the side of your thighs. So this is Tadasana. Let's practice 2 more times. Interlocking your fingers, breathing in, and breathe out. Again, interlocking your fingers, breathing in, and integrate the breathwork in your daily routine. Breathwork is more than just a calming practice. It's a gateway of understanding and balancing the mind-body connection. Whether through the deep diaphragmatic breathing, alternate nostril breathing, or other techniques, cultivating awareness of your breath can transform your physical body, emotional well-being, and overall energy. Start small. Dedicate 5 to 10 minutes daily to one technique. Pair it with mindfulness practice or yoga or affirmation for breath work for more enhanced benefits. As you can see in the screen, I've put on a small affirmation for breath work, which you can actually adopt or you can have your own. Take a comfortable seated position, and as you're breathing in deeply and breathing out, say these phrases in your mind. I'm connected to the power of my breath. Each inhale fills me with calm, energy, and clarity. Each exhale releases tension, stress, and anything that no longer serves me. My breath anchors me to the present moment where I find peace and balance. With every mindful breath, I nurture my body, calm my mind, and align with my inner strength. I trust in the healing power of my breath to guide me towards well being and harmony. Open your eyes. And the other tip is to schedule your practice at a consistent time. Consistency is key, like every morning or every night before your bedtime, and to build the small moments into an habit. After each session, journal how you feel. This helps to keep track of your progress and deepen your self awareness. Thank you for showing up today and prioritizing your well-being. Remember, your breath is a powerful tool that always with you. Use these techniques to create moments of calm and balance every day. If you found this webinar helpful, share it with someone who could benefit and stay connected for more resources and workshops.